don't want to move you. Hey. How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, otherwise known as Blank935, and welcome back to LevelZeroGamers. Today, I am finally going to be continuing with Satisfactory. As you can see, I've done a decent amount of stuff. I have been playing this game, not too much, not as much as like Factorio, but a decent amount when I'm not on here. So I have a few things done. I got a space elevator. I have not put anything into it yet. Still need to do a lot there. Got a space elevator. This little section over here, all the way up until those. No, not those. Getting a little confused. Where am I going? Oh, up until that storage unit are making solid biomass. So I can show you in a minute kind of how I have that set up, but it's very simple. I just basically, in one storage unit I put wood, and the other one I put leaves. Got two constructors that you can barely see on the other side of this mine. Get converged, turn into biomass, all that good stuff. Iron getting made into iron plates, and I got this iron being turned into iron rods, and then I got the copper coils and the concrete. So I have not got on this game for a little bit. Oh, I started a little base too. Nothing too fancy, but a little base. Well, at least I don't take that much fall damage. Just a little structure. So I still have a lot to do. I'm gonna get this present off of my miner. Look like I can. Alright, well, I now have a potentially permanent gift. I doubt that's actually going to be permanent. I feel like it's going to disappear the moment there's another update and it gets rid of Christmas stuff. Okay, so I need to do one of two things this episode. I either need to start doing more resources here. I need cable and screws. I'll have plenty of iron plates, plenty of rods, but I need cables and screws. Actually, I already have plenty of plates, so I'll just do those right away. Don't have a lot of those. Got plenty of cables though. And then I need more rods, which I got plenty of already. So I would need screws or cable. One of these days I'll get the buttons set down. Or, which I already put some of those in there, so it might be stupid of me to be saying or and going over here. But, come on, Nick. What I could do is I could get the 50 smart plating, which I'm trying to remember what I need for that. Obviously I need normal plates, but don't I need more advanced stuff too? Maybe on this one here I can make it, but that, I don't think that would make sense with a constructor. How would I do that? How do you make smart plating? I didn't pass it, did I? Oh wait, no, that's what I'm researching here. That's right, active milestone. It doesn't say here, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, objective, complete phase 1. So I need to get the screws. How many screws do I get per? Well, I need 500. So what I could do, in fact, what I probably will do, iron rods, is I am going to deconstruct this conveyor. And then I'm going to get I will get these controls down one of these days. It literally, I think, shows me down here. Hand. No, not hand. I don't need the Xeno Zapper. Q. There it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I can do then is I can do a conveyor splitter. Okay. Yep, and I think I could probably just leave that there. Yeah. Okay, so now what I can do, Q is what I need. Do I have what I need for a constructor? I do. I don't like where that's placed, but I think I'll have to do like some rearranging later. I don't think that's something to worry about right now. So screws are what are going to be made in here. Yep. That's fine. Just go through the floor. Not that big of a deal. Okay, so... Jeez. That's a mess. Okay, so... Hang on. Can't I put... I think I can do this. Organization storage container. Yes. One on top of the other. Now, here's the real question. Yes, I can. Oh, well, that's fine. You're in the way, but that's new. Wait. No power. What do you mean no power? Are you out of biomass? You're out of fuel. That makes me feel like the other ones are going to be running out of fuel too soon, so... Let me first, because you're actually out of fuel, let me put you in there, you in there, you in there. Okay. This one, nope, that's a smelter, that's not what I want. Constructor, leaves, okay. Actually, I can put the leaves right in here. Wood, nope, wood, okay. I'm probably gonna have to also this episode go and get some more wood leaves. I realized, so just did it. So everybody has their little, what are called, I think they're called like filler words or something like that. And it's basically when you run out of things to say, or your brain is trying to think of things to say, you just spout it out. For example, a lot of people, stereotypically, I've noticed, or I should say, stereotypically and anecdotally, like women tend to more do like this, like that, like this. Obviously very exaggerated, but you get my point. I always knew that mine was And in fact, just trying to think about how to explain this, I did it like 5 times, just like a second ago. I didn't realize how bad it was until I was doing my little ending conversation in the Little Nightmares series, the final video of the main story for the first game. I got annoyed with myself with how many times I said to the point where I didn't have her do it because I felt it'd be too much work, but I almost wanted to ask Celia to just put in an counter just to see how many I did just in that outro conversation, because I feel like that number would have gotten pretty high. I mean, definitely double digits. I don't know how high double digits would have been. 20, 30, would it have been higher, lower? I don't really know. But I noticed that. So, kind of curious about that. Okay, so iron rods are being... we have plenty of. Screws are being made. So, how much cable do I need? 100? I can go ahead and start this. So here's what I'm thinking I want to do. I don't know if I'll be able to get it all done this episode. Because at least while Damien is still doing hour and a half, 2 hour long episodes, I think I'm going to try to keep mine to about an hour at to about 45 minutes to an hour, if not hour and a half at most. Which I know for gameplay videos are actually kind of long. So, oh, I needed 200. I feel like for most gameplay videos, if it's not like a live stream or like a very specific kind of game, even an hour is pretty long. However, we're also not going to be doing, at least as of right now, it doesn't seem like we're going to be doing a whole bunch of cutting and editing and jump cuts and stuff like that. Of course, I'll leave that up to Celia if she wants to do that. But with that, all that being said is kind of like a preface. I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit lower, which also means that I may not have as much time to do to do everything I want to do. But what I want to do one of these times is, for one, I want to move that base. I'm just not doing it yet because not only do I have some stuff stored there, but I have all that stuff about to shoot into space. So until that's done, I don't want to move the hub. Assuming you even can. Can you move? You can move the hub. But then what I want to do is I also want to move the space elevator to somewhere far away, and I want to start a full-on assembly line. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm sure you guys understand. You understand the basis of what I mean of an assembly line. But specifically what I want to do is I want to have like a power base, like where all of the biofuel goes into. I wish I could like draw this out for you guys, but I can't. I have to try to explain it, or at the very least show you in a later video once I get it all figured out and situated. Show you what I'm trying to do, show you what I want to do. Once it's all done, if my brain will work with me. My brain's slowing down a little bit. It's the end of the day. So, but anyways, I want to have like a little power substation with all the biofuel going into it using the constructors and stuff like I have. And then I want to start with 1 to 2, maybe even 3 storage units. And the reason I say that many is because I'm sure as I find more mines, as I advance more, I'll end up having even more copper and iron coming, and stone. And I want to have them going initially into storage containers. And then I want to have them move into whatever these things are called, constructors and assemblers and all that stuff, to have a nice streamlined organization. And then what I'm thinking of doing is, wherever I have this, I'll either A, actually have stuff going into it, or more likely, B, have a storage unit where everything is saved into, and then I will just grab what I need. But that depends on how later game works. I don't really know, to be honest, how it's all going to look. So for now, while I wait for all of the screws to be made, I'm going to very quickly get some trees. Also, what is this? What are you? Sulfur! Okay, okay. I think I just pick you up, yeah. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Okay. What are you? I'm leaving. Don't mind me. I am definitely gone. It's If you don't want me, I am out of here. I'm just trying to destroy the environment in order to continue destroying the environment. Okay? Nothing for you to worry about. What? Is this your way of trying to scare me away? Look, sometimes you gotta break the environment in order to continue to kill the environment. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Okay. Geez, now that I have all that stuff going. So, Factorio, I mentioned that game. I don't know if that would be fun for the channel, but if you guys are interested in seeing some Factorio videos, definitely let me know. Factorio and Satisfactory are probably my two current obsessions right now. And that's just based on the interest I personally have when it comes to games. So if you want to see me play those specific games, again, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to record them for the channel. But with that being said, I am at a point in Factorio right now. I don't know if this explanation will make any sense. Because I'm not good at explaining these kinds of things, but I'll do my best. So, and I feel like eventually Satisfactory is going to get to this point. So in the beginning, it was struggling to get my resources to properly go into assembling machines and all that good stuff to be able to make enough laboratory things. Whatever those things are called, those vials. Science packs, stuff like that. Now, and then it got to the point where I had way more of those, of the science packs, than I needed. So I was researching more stuff than I even had time to set up because I didn't,
milestone.
I didn't.
More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Basically, I was researching faster than I could even use the things I had because there was just so much to set up. I was constantly researching. Now I'm basically back to the start, where now my stuff isn't, my science packs and stuff aren't keeping up. All that being said, in order to do even a little bit of progress on Factorio right now, it takes a long time, which is why I haven't played it in a while. Because I feel like that's one of those games where if I'm going to do more, I'm going to either need someone to play with me, or I'm just going to need to focus on it like crazy. And I feel like eventually this game will get that same way. But we'll see how it goes. So, okay, so I can now do copper sheets, modular frames, rotors. Okay, I don't need any of that, though. Select a milestone. Field research. Inventory slots, MAM, a molecular analysis machine is used to analyze new and exotic materials on alien planets. Maybe. Beacons would probably eventually be useful. Inventory slots, scan slots, I don't need you. Obstacle clearing, part assembly. So I have smart plating now, so I can make those. I don't care about you personally. No. Color cartridge. Build gun upgrade customizer. This build gun software upgrade adds a new tab to the build menu, the customizer. From here, pioneers have access to the color section as well as materials and pattern options. Purchase in the awesome shop. I don't care about the awesome shop, to be honest. I mean, maybe eventually it'll be nice, but I'm not worried about it right now. Stackable conveyor pole. Conveyor belt Mark II, which is, I'm guessing, just a faster conveyor belt. Let's do... I don't know, honestly, I'm not really interested in any of these, but I guess I probably should. I'll just go in order for now. Okay, so I got that set up. So my question is, should I start working on the smart plating? Or should I start... What do I need for smart plates, though? I'm guessing I would make it in a assembly machine, right? I don't see why you would make it here. Or, I mean, maybe here, but I don't see specifically why you would make it in this, is what I was thinking. Okay, how do you make... How do you make that? Is it in a constructor? I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna... Or is it an assembler? How do I select recipe? Copper sheet. So it's got to be an assembling machine, right? Assembler. I need 4 rotors. Okay, what do I need for that? I'm not looking at it, I just need a text. Okay, what do I need to make rotor? Holy jeez. My look sensitivity is all over the place. Rotor. So for 1 rotor, I need 4. So I have enough iron rods. So now I need more screws. So many screws. Holy jeez, I need a lot of screws. I need enough to make 4 rotors. What? Wait, why? Why'd you go down? Oh, 'cause I need iron rods. Okay. Okay, I suppose. Okay. I didn't need that many. But hey, I'm sure I'll use them, right? Oh, I can already make. Okay. Just make all 4 of these real quick. So I need the rotors, so I'll get these 4 made. And then I also need the reinforced iron plates, which I need 8. What do I need for these? I need plenty of iron plates and plenty of screws. Alright. Should I just sit here and make all 3,000? Apparently I'm going to need a lot. Oh, I actually might have some already pre-made. But I think at this point it would be faster just to finish making them. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I got that. And then, so now I need cable. Wait, do I already have enough? Yeah, I can just make the cable. I'm moving my character faster than I'm getting all the things I need. Okay. Okay. Assembler. And again, I'm probably going to rearrange all of this eventually. Okay. So the assembler, I want to make smart plating, which means I need reinforced iron plates and a rotor. Oh my, I need assemblers galore. Okay, so for iron plating, I need, well, hang on, select recipe. Iron plating, I need screws and iron plates, which I have. You know what? I think this is a good time to go ahead, disassemble everything. Okay, I'm not gonna disassemble all you. I'm just gonna put you guys on standby because I actually don't want to move you. Hey. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead. How much inventory slots do I have? Do I have enough for all this? Nope. Okay. So let me put away all of my... I can. Okay. What else do I have on me that I could put away? Or is that going to be enough? That might be enough. It was enough. Alright, so. Now I need to make the hub. Cool, cool. No. Get out of there. Cool. So, I need... Okay, this just feels odd now, but cool. So, copper is over here. Cool, cool. I got these initial assemblers, which I could make more. In fact, I probably should. So now that these are empty, I know I said I wasn't gonna deconstruct these, but I am gonna deconstruct these. And then I have a lot of stuff to deconstruct and reconstruct. Okay. Cool, cool. All right, so I don't think I want those way over there, but I guess it's not the end of the world, but I think I would rather have all of the storage containers. Dang. How far away can I stand while still building? Because I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. Is that the iron I couldn't hold? It is indeed. Alright, cool. Wow, I was apparently able to hold all the copper, so that's something. Actually, I probably shouldn't have moved all of it. Probably should have kept a little bit for myself. Same with the iron, probably. Cool. So now what I want to do, which means I'll also be able to get rid of those, but for now. Get rid of you. No. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I did mess you up, but that was to be expected. Okay, so. Oh, you're unpowered, so that's good. So that means once I get a storage container put down for the iron, I can just let it all transfer. Okay, please don't be rude. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I want to let all of this... Okay, this is going to take a while, apparently, so why don't I just continue to build all of this. So you are obviously going over to this one. You are going over to that one. And this should already be all ready to go. That's ready to go. Okay, so let me also... I don't think I have a personal storage yet, right? No, I think the only personal storage I have is in the hub over here. So let me go drop off the unnecessary stuff. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. I should drop off the wood and biofuel and all that good stuff. Oh, hold up. Don't need you either. Man, I got a big wall. Okay, biomass leaves and biomass wood. Okay, so you're apparently unconnected. Why are you unconnected? Also, that makes me wonder what you're connected to. Or are you running off your own biofuel? Oh, there, I have one over here. Okay, never mind. Cool. So, I'll have that going, I guess. Okay, so I had iron rods. Yep. So I know how I had it going here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So sort, take all, and then control, take all, unbuild. No. Come on. You know how to play games, supposedly. Okay. Get rid of you. Cool. Alright, so now I got the 3 storage. Maybe I should get that color. That way I could actually color coordinate everything. That would actually probably be smart. So, now what do I need constructors for? I need constructors for, I think 3 things, right? Or how many do I have? Did I have 3 or 4? I need it to make copper wiring, concrete, iron rods, and I already have iron plates over there. So I think those are the 3 things I need. So I need 3 constructors. Which I feel like eventually I'm gonna reorganize these, but for now. This one will do iron rods. This one will do copper wire. This one will do concrete. Okay. Okay, okay. I do, as I said, want to... Okay, I'm gonna break you down. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to make... How many do I think I'm gonna need? 4? Maybe? I mean, yeah, that's fine. I can... But I need the tree. Oh, is my inventory full? No? Why am I not? Pick up the leaves! Alright, apparently not. So, I'm thinking way back here. Seems a little out of the area, but way back here is where I'm thinking of doing my biomass burners. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I have an idea. It is dark in here. Ooh, they can fit pretty nice. Alright, so that's cool. So put one there. Put one there. Woo! Too far. And put one there. Alright. And then there is actually a fourth one over here that I'm gonna grab, I think. So that goes to these three. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Okay, biomass burner. Okay, and then I will put a power pole. Oh no, I guess here. Okay, and then now you need biomass, biofuel. And I also need to pick up more biofuel because you're already at 41. Probably because you've been running non-stop, and I filled up all the other ones. Apparently I have quite a bit of solid fuel. So that's good, that's good. Okay, so now back to my little tower thing over here. So now I need power to go to all my mines, which I think I'll have the mines and smelters be one. Okay. Okay, so cable will go here. This cable will go here. That probably wasn't the smartest way of doing it, but hey, what you gonna do? There we go. Hopefully it's producing enough power for all of them, but I think it should be. Alright, cool. So now I got this going. So now I'm gonna need... Oh, I don't have one going over here, apparently. 1, 2... So that's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6. Is one able to handle all that? I honestly don't know. But hey, what you gonna do? You gotta figure it out eventually, right? Wait, this is the final one, so try to be careful. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be about the maximum. Did it just shut down? I hate it when it says 0. It makes me think it shut down. Oh, it was 0 because of over here. Okay, so consumes, max, production. Okay, so I think that's about its max. Let me go double check. But that might be its max. Capacity is 30. Okay, so I might be able to actually put that last one on there. Wait, or is that, was that it? That was it. Okay, so I would have to break this line. Oh my god, I can't see. Okay, so... Okay, so now what is it producing? 25. It could actually even hold more, but I'm not gonna push it that hard. It's already being worked pretty hard right now, so I'm gonna cut some slack, give it a little leeway. And now I'm going to need another constructor. Okay, so I want to test something out. This, never mind, I don't have the conveyor belt that, I have the conveyor belt that lift, but I don't have the conveyor belt on top of the conveyor belt yet. I think that's why I got, I don't think, did I select? What do I have selected? Yeah, that one. Okay. So I think what I should actually do, I know I said I wasn't worried about it, but I think I should actually do this one. Which I already have everything but the 50. What am I doing? Okay, so now I just need another 40 reinforced iron plates, which I have 0, which honestly makes sense. I have to do a constructor, but that also means I need to get some iron rods going, which means I need another constructor. Okay, so, hey, I'm getting somewhere though, okay? It's a little bit of work, but I'm getting somewhere. Okay, so what I want to do, imagine if you could put a constructor on top of a constructor. I mean, you can't. Oh, I need those reinforced iron plates back. What do I? Okay, I'll just take the ones out of here because I can't take them out of here apparently. Reinforced iron plates. I need more iron plates. And I need more screws. 1, 2. Okay, so I need 2 iron plates for another constructor. I think this is the last constructor I'm going to need for a minute, and then I think after this I need a second. Wait, hang on. Before a constructor, please tell me I don't need... Okay, so I can do a splitter pretty easily. Constructor. Wait. You're actually telling me that that's too close. Wait, what's in the way? Oh, I don't have enough concrete or iron plates. So maybe it wasn't actually in the way. Okay, well in that case, let me put that splitter back down. I will still give it a little bit of space though. In fact, I'm probably going to start angling stuff. But again, I need iron plates. I have no, over here. I should have plenty of iron plates. That was way too much. Oh, my export, video export. Whee! I also need concrete, which I don't currently have running into anywhere, but... Oh, wait, hang on. I'm gonna give you some stone. Because I'm just that awesome. You know? I'm not giving. Okay. Okay, so this one's gonna be for screws. I don't need to do it in that many steps. I know it allows me to like just straight up go through the ground, but hey, if I'm gonna be taking the time to reorganize everything, except for the rock. It's going through the rock. I don't care that much. Screws. Okay, so now I need... I guess I realistically could actually have this one connect to this, huh? I don't think it would shut it down. Max consumption 29. Yeah, it's working fine. I know I didn't need to, but it's working alright. So, okay, so now I got these things going. So now, I need to move my elevator. My space elevator. Somewhere out of the way. I'm thinking somewhere way over here. And then if I have to run stuff over to it, so be it, you know? Maybe way over here. Can I fit it out here somewhere? Missing wire. So even if I could, I need to get more wire, apparently. I guess I lost some wire in the deconstruction. Do you lose resources when you deconstruct stuff? I guess it wouldn't surprise me. 1,500. I need 1,500 wire. What can I can put away some of this. Okay. I need another. Okay. Oh, maybe that's all it was. I just dropped it because my inventory was full. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I'll pick it up after I build the space elevator. Way over here. Yes, now it's not way in the sky, too. Come back down, come to Papa. Nice. Good job. So now I actually have everything organized in a decent way. So now I need to do assembling machines. Whoops. Hopefully that wasn't loud. What are you doing? Okay. So first, I need these, which I need 2 items, so I do need an assembly machine. What do I need for an assembly machine? An assembler takes those. Okay, so I need copper cable. Also, maybe I should make some copper cable too. It's fine. I'll just make it by hand. It doesn't take that long for specifically copper cable. Yeah, see. Copper cable goes pretty quick. Oh, I'm missing the reinforced iron plates, which is why I'm doing this first. Plenty of those, so I just need screws. I always need so many screws. Oh, wait, no, I don't have enough. I need to be able to make 8. So I'm almost there.
A few moments later.
So there's 8. Assembler. I'm on my way. Okay, so I'm thinking how I'm going to do it is I'm going to have an assembler way over here. And then I think I'm going to just line them up going this way. Okay, so I do need iron plates going to it. And I need some iron rods, right? No, I need, yeah, screws. I need screws, right? I sure hope I need screws. Woo! That would have sucked if I was wasting screws. Heaven knows it's a bad idea to waste screws. Okay. So now what I'm thinking I'm going to do is that last power machine that I have not connected anything yet, this last biomass thing. How are all you guys doing, by the way? You're doing all right. All right. I could stand to fill you back up though. All right. So. What? Oh. I was on the wrong one. Okay. And now that I've got you going, you take a long time, apparently. So this is definitely one of those things where I would just leave this sit. Which is fine. Every game needs one of those. And then I guess I'll just take all of it, huh? So I need to put more iron plates and more concrete. And yeah, I do need a lot more of the reinforced iron plates. But I'm not going to be able to get that all this episode. So for now, I'm confusing myself with my own rearranging, apparently. And there we are. I did. So now, this is what I meant by my little power hub. And then this I just kind of left alone because, I mean, it really wasn't that bad. It was pretty compact. Like, yeah, it doesn't completely blend. I'm using my hand like you can see what I'm talking about. It doesn't completely blend into this here. Like, it's not completely perfect. But overall, it's really not that bad. And then, everything is running it. So the raw resources are running into these, where when eventually, hopefully, one of these days it does get backed up, I can just grab like iron ingots and stuff like that from here. Got the constructors. Got an extra constructor for the last one I needed for the screws, and then storage for those resources, and then into that. Now I could build another storage, but those take so long to build, I don't know if it's even going to be worth it. But that is a question for next time. Save your game. Save dice. Alright. But until next time, this was Satisfactory. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this video was satisfactory. But until next time, deuces.